All those stories about people you trust turning into strangers always sounded exaggerated to me. Until it happened in my own life. They say the most painful betrayal comes not from enemies, but from those who promise to stand by you forever. They don't just break your trust, they shatter your sense of safety. I always believed that family was a fortress, that if you stayed loyal, honest, and loving, nothing could destroy it. My husband Daniel, his parents, his sister, we were one team. Or at least, I thought we were. I didn't realize that for some people, promises are just decorations, and loyalty is something they play with until they get bored. At first, everything seemed perfect. We lived with his parents and his sister Lisa in a big house, plenty of space for everyone. Daniel used to say, "It's just temporary. We'll save faster for our own place." I agreed. I wanted to believe in us. Then little things started happening, things I didn't notice right away. One evening, Margaret, his mother, looked at me and asked, "Did you buy that fancy cheese again? Don't we have normal cheese at home?" I froze for a moment. "Daniel likes this kind," I said quietly. "It was on sale." She sighed. "Men like when women take care of them, not when they waste money on nonsense." Daniel stayed silent, staring into his plate. That silence cut deeper than her words. It said more than any argument could. After that, Lisa started making comments too. "Oh wow, new blouse? New shoes? I guess your salary allows it, huh?" I smiled politely. "It was just a discount, nothing special." She grinned. Sure, I tried to ignore it, to convince myself they didn't mean harm. But every word had a hidden sting. The atmosphere in the house changed. Daniel grew distant, colder. Every small thing became a reason to criticize me. One evening, I placed a small bouquet of chrysanthemums on the table, just to make it feel a little warmer. Daniel looked at it and sighed. "That's exactly why we can't save any money. Mom's right. You don't know how to manage a household." I looked up. "Oh, really? Was that what Margaret said? Her 2-week trip abroad at your expense was fine. But my flowers are a problem?" He said nothing, just clicked the kettle on. "That was a birthday gift," he muttered. "I had a birthday too, Daniel." "Didn't see anyone planning a dinner for that," I said quietly. He didn't answer. That silence told me everything. Then the lies started creeping in. He'd leave early, come home late, claim he was busy. I wanted to believe him. Until the morning Lisa walked into the kitchen, yawning, holding her phone. Still pretending to be the perfect wife? She smirked. "Just wanted everyone to have breakfast together," I said evenly. "Sure, though I think Daniel prefers the desserts at my friend Emily's place." I froze. "What do you mean?" "Oh, didn't you know? It's her birthday." He went to congratulate her. "Don't look at me like that, I'm just saying." That day I started to notice things. When Daniel came home, I caught a faint scent of someone else's perfume. Sweet, floral, not mine. "Where were you?" I asked. "Went running with some friends." "With Emily?" He glanced at Lisa. "She lives nearby." I dropped by for a minute. "Don't start, Anna." I didn't answer. Something inside me broke. Later, I overheard Lisa laughing on the phone. Yeah, he flirts with her right under his wife's nose, and she still believes every word. So naive. I stood by the door, shaking. My hands were cold, my heart racing. Soon the truth stopped hiding. One evening I came home early. From the living room came laughter. I stepped closer. There they were, Daniel, Lisa, and Emily, sitting on the couch, watching something on his phone. Emily's hair brushed against his arm. He didn't move away. "Oh, hey, Anna," Emily said casually. We're just picking a movie. Looks like you already found one, I replied. Daniel looked down. Lisa smirked. Seems like I'm interrupting, I said. Don't start again, Daniel snapped. You always overreact. No, I said calmly. I finally understand. After that, the house turned cold. They didn't even bother hiding their whispers anymore. Every step I took, I felt their eyes. Every sound behind my back felt like mockery. And then I heard the final proof. Daniel and Lisa were talking in the hallway, not realizing I was upstairs. Just keep it quiet until everything's ready, Lisa said. Emily and I have it all planned. I just feel guilty, Daniel answered. Guilty? Please. She brought it on herself. She doesn't know how to be a real wife. You deserve better. I stood there, frozen. Every word was a knife. That evening during dinner, I couldn't pretend anymore. How long have you two been together? I asked. You and Emily. Daniel flinched. What? That's ridiculous. I put a stack of papers on the table, printed messages, emails, and notes to a lawyer about protecting his assets. Then explain this. He jumped up. That's nothing. You're twisting everything. Really? Then why aren't you denying it? Margaret stormed in. Anna, stop this nonsense. We're just trying to help you. Help me? By plotting behind my back? Lisa rolled her eyes. Drama again. We were just trying to protect you. From what? I asked. From yourself, obviously, she muttered. I laughed bitterly. You all want me gone, but you'll have to live with what you've done. I gathered the papers. I'm leaving, and if any of you dare touch what's mine, I won't stay silent. You don't understand what you're doing, Daniel shouted. Oh, I do, I said. For the first time, I actually do. He reached out to grab my arm, but I stepped back. You know what, Daniel? A house isn't a home if there's no respect in it, and I'm done living in your illusion of family. I left without slamming the door. The next morning, sunlight filled my small rented apartment. I stood by the window, with a cup of coffee, and felt something I hadn't felt in years. Peace. No tension, no cold glances, no fear. Just quiet. A friend asked me later, "Aren't you afraid to be alone?" I am, I said. But being with people who betrayed me was lonelier. Now my life feels lighter. I bought a small bouquet, chrysanthemums again, and placed it on the table. The same flowers that once caused an argument. But this time they looked different. They looked like freedom. Betrayal isn't the end. It's the moment you stop saying we and start saying I. And that I is stronger than all of them combined.